afraid to make this content and it comes off as complaining or like I have still unresolved like issues, but I'm really bothered this morning because like Mom. Come on. Because I care a lot about like child development and stuff now, especially since we're after working in a CDC. Like, it just, I don't know. Like, it's not hard to take care of kids, but it's also like not hard to be a parent. But I'm just out here blabbing. And I still haven't figured out how I kind of like want to talk about it, because it's just, again, I don't want to come off as like I have unresolved trauma or I have mommy, daddy issues, whatever. Because unfortunately, at 29 years old, this is just, it's a part of my life that I'm never, oh, he's pooping. It's a part of my life that I missed out on. And I know I'm not the only one who's also missed out on it. But, yeah. I don't know. I've just been really triggered. I was talking to my boyfriend the other day about it. And, like, I hate when I'm spewing my shit. I don't like doing it anymore because it's like, it's so overkill. It's so overkill. I'm fucking 29. I'm 29. You think this shit wouldn't hurt, but it does at 29. And like, again, I'm single. Well, not single, like legally I'm still single, but like, you know, I still don't have kids. Like, it's like I can't, come on, Steve. I can't, I guess like this video is just gonna be more like, I just can't go about, I'm trying to be patient and let him pee and stuff, but like, he has to pee on everything. Everything. Anyway, I don't know what I was making a point about, but I was just like, I'm just trying to like, I feel like making a video is like the only way that I'm like, you know, it's out in the world and I don't have to say it anymore. Like, at that point, it's like, I've already said what I said. That's how I feel. Like, I should just, like, if you want to hear about it, I've already talked about it. It's on recording. I don't know if over time, maybe over time, like, I can articulate myself a little bit better and be a little bit more well rehearsed on it. Maybe this is something that I might talk about for the rest of my life. But for a long time, I kind of just sat with myself and like reminded myself, like, yep, that happened. How did it make me feel? Probably it sucked, but like, another thing that I've been trying to, like, in my last video, I was talking about, I was saying how, can we please walk normal? Hold on, I gotta fix this leash. So he's like walking next to me. It's the problem. Anyway, he's making me lose my thought. The last video, I was talking about bike riding, and I didn't want that conversation to go negative. Instead, I talked about like the positive, where it was like, you know, I really made the most of some of my childhood in like from elementary through middle school, riding my bike to the playground, and that was a big chunk of my life that personally I feel like my parents, both of them, missed out on. But I still made the best of it, and don't get me wrong, like, we also had some other great times, like hanging out with family. We went to a lot of family parties, especially when we moved back home, when we moved back to PA or whatever. And so we went to family parties and stuff. But that was like, how many holidays in the month? 12? Less than 12? Because what, Christmas, Thanksgiving, and that's it? So, okay, actually not 12, but like 2 holidays back to back where you get to see family, and then that's it. And then the rest of the year you're just like school. You're in school, or playing a sport to be busy. That's about it. But like when it comes to like hanging out with my parents or my brother even, like, that wasn't a thing. That was not a thing my entire life. So it's just, I don't know. And it's weird, but I call it child neglect. But it's like that silent shit that you can't like record or like really document. You can't really document that type of neglect because you're still fed, you're still, oh wait, I never got my car, hold on, let's go get my car. You're still like eating, you're going to school, like you're doing all the things that you're supposed to be doing. But when it comes to like communication and like emotional regulation stuff, like, oh my god, I was on, like, my parents didn't know what to do with me, not talk to me or like communicate with me. They didn't know what to do with me, so they put me in sports. I think eventually they got me, I went through studies and shit, got evaluated, was on medication. Now I'm older, I'm no longer on that medication, and I think it was just not knowing how to regulate my emotions. But again, it's like, I'm 29 years old now. This is stuff I've had to like reprogram myself in all of my 20s. And yeah, and that's kind of like the bottom line of this video. Like, that's the hand I was dealt, and I've made the best of it. Pretty proud of who I am. I don't think other people are proud of me that raised me, but you know, come on, get in the car, go, good job. Wait, let's scooch over now. But yeah, I think there's Steve. But yeah, that's kind of all I wanted to talk about today on another episode of Uncut Series. He's my fave. He's my fave. Ugh, and his breath smells. Alright, bye.